Hi everyone, how are we all? And it's Samantha back here. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all okay. As always, we're getting into summer soon, aren't we? Finally, yay! And I love a bit of colour in the summertime. So getting into it really quickly, actually. Let's not have any small talk. Let's get into making some of these gorgeous bangles. These are, I don't know, colloquially known as Boho Bangles, I guess. They are cute and colourful and a brilliant way to use up bead soup, that kind of thing. You can have them fluffy or dark, reds, oranges, pick anything you like, really. These are just gorgeous. You can stack them up. Don't really fit. I make these for other people. I have to make them very large because I've got quite big hands. So what do you think about these? Aren't they cute? Really, really, really easy to make. And you could probably raid your toolkit because we're going to be using some leftover, what they called, these guys here, some leftover zip ties. So I like to use up materials that I've already got, and I've robbed these from my husband's shed. And he doesn't know about it, so that when he comes to use a zip tie, he'll not have any left. But there you go. So let's have a look at. Shall we have a look at these today? We'll do it in like a chatty fashion again. We'll just have a sit and a play with some materials, and we'll have a natter, shall we? So I don't think there's much point in me going through a materials list, mainly because it's quite exhaustive. And once you've watched the video, you can decide whether you've got the correct supplies, and if you haven't, just have a dig around in your huge stashes and find out what you've got. I mean, obviously we're going to be using wire and beads. All you'll need extra is some beautiful sari silks or materials of any type, really. You can use whatever you want. Things like this, yarns, beautiful. Look at that one, beautiful. Silks, these kind of stringy things that you can buy in sets, packages, that kind of thing. You can basically use anything you like. So I will just clear this demonstration board away and I'll go onto my green surface, mainly because there's a bit of gluing and some faffing about going on. So I'll just shift this out of the way. And there is the green board back. Hello, green board. I like these guys. So I'm just going to straighten that up so that it's not irritating the OCD side of me, which, there we go. That'll have to do. Okay, so I have dug out my big pile of sari silks and sari yarns and that kind of thing. And what shall we do today? Ooh, that's a nice colour, isn't it? It's like a teal. A greeny teal colour. Shall we use that? Yeah, let's. As I've said in a previous video, actually, when I was making the boho bead, I get these from a lovely company called Yarn, who again I'll link down below. I was chatting with the proprietor yesterday, and she's very happy that I'm linking because, you know, small businesses, they need the support, don't they, these days? Oh, I don't know though. Look at that orange. Oh gosh, now then, see, this is what happens. These come in surprise bags, actually, so you can get big piles. In fact, this is just one surprise bag, would you believe? And look at all the lovely things in there. Shall we do this orange? Ooh, I don't know now. Oh. Okay, let's have a think. Yeah, we'll do the orange, I think, today. So let's move this out of the way. And we'll pull all this to bits. Gosh, there's lots of it. Right, I'll just take that section and I'll put that away. So that's all out of the way now. Okay, so what else have we got in here? Yep. I mean, you can do coordinating, you can do not coordinating. Should we do a bright orange one? Oh gosh, yeah, why not? Bright orange, there we go. So we've decided. So I've got some banana yarn here, which will just be enough to make a bangle, and we've got our yarn there. So I'll move these little guys out of the way. Let's do a bright orange one, shall we? So it's dead easy to make these actually, guys. So what you need to do first, let's move these out of the way. So the point of the construction of these is that we get a bendy bangle. You can use old, I mean, if you go into the thrift stores or charity shops, you can get on the jewellery counter some old metal bangles, those kind of things, and you can cover those. I love to, sort of reuse and recycle as best we can. But I like a bendy one because it's easy to get on and off the hand, especially if we have very large hands like me and dexterity issues. Okay, so let's grab one of these. Now these zip ties, like I say, I've pinched these from my husband. So never mind. So, have a look at what you've got in your stash. So what I do is I just come up to the end and snip the end off. So if you're making these for yourself, just make, sort of give it chance to get over the wrist, and just measure, how easy it is to get on and off your wrist. And that's about there for me. So I'll make this one for myself. So I'll chop it there. Okay, I'll put those out of the way. So we have this guy here. So what we want to do is literally just join it, and all I use is a bit of tape. That's it. Because when we've covered it in our yarns and things like that, it's going to be secure. So literally just tape the ends together like so. That's it. Yep, that goes over my wrist nicely. Okay, so I like these to be quite squishy. So you can either use your sari silk and go around it a couple of times, or you can use some old scrappy material like, I don't know, something left over from a sewing project or something like that first, and then go over with your more precious sari yarns. So it's entirely up to you. Now then, let's have a look. I think I might start off with, I mean, all these fibres, don't throw these away, because you can use them for all sorts of things. So keep hold of those guys, yeah? You can use them in all sorts of different things. Now then, so just get in your stash and have a look at what you've got. So I think I'm going to start with this yarn here. So we'll chop that off. Okay, it's good to use recycled materials too. I think the company that supplies this, they grab it from landfill actually, that's destined for landfill, which I think is a really good thing. So it means that nothing goes to waste. So you're going to need some fabric tack or some glue that's suitable for fabrics. A bit of PVA actually would probably do, to be honest. So I start by covering the join in the material. Oh, should have warmed that up first. Oh no, it's coming out there. Okay, so just give that a squish with some fabric glue, and just literally attach it like so. All we do basically is cover this zip tie, bangle, whatever it is you want to use. Don't worry about any fibres that come off, because that just adds to the beauty, I think. These boho bangles are supposed to be a bit scrappy, a bit sort of, I hesitate to use the word gypsy these days, but sort of carefree, that kind of thing. So we just keep going round and round. In between times, you guys let me know what you've been doing. You got any holidays booked? that kind of thing. We only get a chance to get sort of one holiday a year really, and it's in Britain. I've not been able to take my children overseas, mainly because of their neurodiversities. Plane travel would be problematic, although now they're getting older, it probably would be less problematic. So I don't know, I might think about an overseas holiday next year maybe. I've always fancied Italy. Anybody been to Italy? I quite fancy having a look at Pompeii, you know, that kind of thing. I'm more of a history fan, so if I was to go on holiday to somewhere like Italy, I would want to not sit on a beach all week or for a fortnight. It just seems like a waste of money to me. I don't know what you think, but anyway, so we keep going round and round. Again, this kind of thing is quite therapeutic, isn't it? Especially when we bring out all of our bright colours. There's something about colour therapy that intrigues me. I think getting bright colours around your home and on your person, the bright clothing, is quite therapeutic, I think. I'm not sure what the philosophy behind it is. I do watch, sometimes I watch on YouTube these sort of colour therapy gurus who come and see you with sort of different colours of materials and put them next to your face, that kind of thing, to find out what season you are and that kind of thing. And I used to think, yeah, what a load of rubbish. But actually, I think there might be something to it, to be honest. So as you can see now here, we are coming back round, so that's fine. Just keep going. Keep going. Oh, that's such a beautiful colour. And also at the edges, there's like a darker orange, isn't there? That's quite nice. So I would just literally keep going round like so. Again, don't get rid of those fibres, precious fibres. Okay, so now we've come to the point where we need to get our glue again. It's good stuff, is this fabric glue, actually, this Fabri-Tac. And let's just have a look. A little bit of glue there, not too much. And just stick that guy down as best you can. So that's looking pretty already, isn't it? Okay, so that's our base. So let's have a look at this. I think I may put a little bit of this around, actually, because that's a nice, excuse me, a nice contrasting colour. Yep, that's quite pretty. So I'm just going to pop a bit of glue. And they're really, really easy to make, these. And I love the fact that you can just drag out all of your supplies, your beads, your different coloured yarns and fabrics, and literally just have a play. And again, these little fibres that come off just add to it for me. Now I think I'm going to leave some of the underneath colour to show through, so I won't wrap as tightly. Yeah, so just make it a broad wrap on this one, maybe like so. Yeah, and that's good. And around. Yeah, so if you don't have any of these kind of yarns in your stash, I'm sure you can find some online. Not very expensive, and with the company that I get them from, they do larger bags and smaller bags, and they do individual yarns too. So support small business, I think. Okay, so how's that then? Yeah, that That looks quite pretty, doesn't it? Okay, so we'll chop that off. Okay, get that rid of that, and then again with the fabric glue, put a sploosh on there and wrap that round. Just literally hold it until it adheres. We're going to go round this with some of this cute, oops, that's all stuck on there now, some of this cute banana yarn as well. Let's go big, shall we? Go big or go home. I've said that before, I'm sure, and it's true. Okay, so let's have a think. Now then, yeah, why not? Excuse me. Right. So again, I think I would probably wrap this in the opposite direction now. So let's have a look. Yep. Wrap it in the opposite direction. Easier if I roll that up and pass it through, I think. Yeah. So there we are. I love just how easy and fun and colourful and simple these are. So much fun. I don't usually wear orange actually. I'm not a huge fan of orange, but these kind of colours are beautiful. They're so vibrant, aren't they? Just keep pulling that taut and around we go. So how are we doing? Are you following along okay? Right, so there we go. Now we want to tie a little knot in this guy here just to secure it. So you want to go round like so and have enough to tie a little knot, which I think adds to the bangle. So chop that there and just literally tie a double overhand around. There we go, like so. And then again, go through twice. I think it's called a surgeon's knot. It's nice and tight and secure. Give it a good tug. There we go. So nice and scrappy, nice and fun. Yeah, that's really cute actually. I like that. If there's anything that you're not keen on, just faff around with it. Although, you know, the whole point of these is that they're nice and scrappy and you know, scrappy, I guess. Where's the lid? There it is. Okay, so we're done with the wrapping of the materials now. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is to drag out our beads and our wire. So I'll be back in a second and we'll have a look at the wire and the beads. Okay, so I'm back again and I've just been having a mooch around in my stash whilst I've been off camera. Just to have a look and see what I would like to use on this little cutie. So I'm thinking gold. Yeah, that looks good. And some beads actually. So I've just had a bit of a hunt around again. Like with most things, you just have a look through our stash and see what we've got. Yeah, okay, so I'm using 0.8 millimeter for this because you want something that's a little bit sturdy but not obviously too sturdy. I'll just chop the end off that because it's a bit icky. So let's have a look and see what we've got here. Yeah, I think that would look quite nice with the gold. Okay, so for me, I like to create these little coils which you can push in to the material to start. So I'm going to keep that on the coil for now, and let's make a start on a coil. So flush cut the end, I think. That's my doggy making noise. So let's start with a coil, and let me just lengthen that a little bit. So let's have a look at this. So we make a coil, like a spiral, should I say, around. Let's have a think, just so it fits. Yeah, I think that's probably big enough. Right, so you're going to need to cut yourself a decent amount of wire, because obviously we're going around in a spiral fashion. So I'll go for that and hope that that's enough, which is what, I don't know, about 1.5 feet perhaps. You probably won't need quite that much, but we'll see as we go along, shall we? So I make the spiral and then pop a little kink in it, so it's straight, like so, like there. Okay, so you can start this wherever you like. So shall we start it here? So it's actually a feature of the bangle, and squish it down. Oh, let me just get rid of some of this little bit, and you literally wind it around the bangle. You can go across if you like, so, or you can just go round in one direction. Right, so we squish that coil. I've worn these and I've never had a problem with that coil coming off, so you know, that's entirely up to you. Right, so let's have a look at some beads, shall we? Gosh, got lots of beautiful sparkly ones here. Let's have a look. I think the only thing you need to think about is just to make sure that the beads actually fit on to your bangle, so onto your wire, should I say. So let's pop a sparkly one on, bring it down. Oh, let me just get rid of that coil because it's getting in my way. Oops. And bring, oh, I've dropped that one. Oh, my daughter's going to have so much fun picking up all these beads off my carpet. Okay, so how does that look? Yeah, that's good. So again, tightly bring the wire around, securing that bead on to the bangle. So this part of it, guys, you can really just literally do whatever the heck you like. Just dig out all your beautiful beads and just have fun and see what fits, see what doesn't. Let's see if that one goes. Yeah, okay, I'll put 3 on there because I do like my jewellery in 3s and 5s. I think as long as it fits on the wire and as long as it fits on the side of the bangle, I think the world is absolutely your oyster. So just pull those down. Yeah, okay. How does that look? Yeah, that's pretty nice, isn't it? So again, pull that around. So you can do pretty much whatever you like here. Put on whatever you like. And maybe I might just have a look at my other box of tricks here. See what else we've got. What about, ooh, now then, let's see about maybe some red ones to contrast. What do you think? Oops. Ooh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. So just dig everything out. My room here is just completely full of my materials, which is a good thing because my family actually don't mind too much. My kids very rarely spend time in here. You know what teenagers are like. Up in their bedrooms, chatting to their friends. Oh, look at that one. That's nice, isn't it? Okay, so again, you can put as many or as few as you like on these. You can completely load. Or like me, you can put 2 wraps in between. And so what should we put on here? What else do we have? Oh, what's that? That's nice, isn't it? Oh, it's a little ladybird. There you go. I'd forgotten I had those. Little ladybird. Is that going to fit through? Yes, it does. So let's pull that down and have a look what that looks like. Yep, that's cute too. Little ladybirds. Need a bit of sparkle now, I think. So let's get to the sparkly ones again. Not too big? No, maybe not. Don't suppose it matters much, does it? Yeah, that's quite nice there, isn't it? So, how do you feel about making these, guys? I'm sure you can absolutely make these with no problem at all. They're really, really easy to make. Super cute. Okay, the holes aren't big enough there. What do we have here? Oh yes, they're nice. So let's get a couple of these on. What else have we got in here? Let's have a look. Just bear with me for a second. Sorry about that. I really wish I could remember what this lady's name was. She's absolutely genius. In one of my previous tutorials, she suggested getting these little silicone molds for making coasters and things like that. So to pour your beads into. I mean, absolute genius lady. I really wish I could remember your name. I'm so sorry. But you're a genius. I mean, look at that. Brilliant. So we can have a look here and see what wonderful beads we've got without faffing around in the little box. So I think I'll put another one of, oh, maybe one of these. And perhaps another one of these. There we go. Genius. Thank you very much for that tip. There we go. So, how's that? That looks quite nice, doesn't it? So again, round and abouts. And how much longer have we got to go? Yeah, beautiful. And perhaps another couple of gold ones. There we go. Yeah, this is going to look really pretty actually. So this is where we've tied our banana yarn, so we'll go underneath that, so we're not going over the top of it. Tightly round, and we'll just grab another, there's a little red bead here. Reddish orange, that might be carnelian, I'm not sure, or red jade perhaps, I'm not sure. And one final pass, and then we'll make another coil, another spiral to sit here. So let's have, oh, there's a little flower here. Look at that, that's sweet, isn't it? So nearly there, guys. So hopefully you'll have fun making these yourself. Yeah, that's good. Round. Oh, we're just leaving it ever so tight here, aren't we? But we'll just make a small spiral. Just a tiny centered one. Just to finish this guy off in a spiral shape. Doesn't have to be completely neat and tidy. The whole point of these is that they're fun and arbitrary. And we'll pop that there like so. Oh gosh, yes, that's very, very nice. I really like that. So there we are. How do we feel about those? Beautiful. Let's see if it'll fit on my wrist. Yes, it does. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So there we are. This is how I make my little boho bangles. So I hope you have fun making those and that you've got all the materials that you need. Literally just grab anything and have lots of fun. How beautiful is that? Perfect for the summertime. All right, so I'll see you in my next video when we may very well look at some earrings to match this guy here. Why not? Okay, so I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching, guys.